What's up, everyone? It's Azora Hype here. Happy Thursday. Happy Theory Thursday. And today we're going to be talking about something that I've kind of been wanting to talk about for a few days now, and it's the unpredictable ending. And we're going to talk a little bit about what Sophie Turner was talking about and many others talking about an unexpected twist ending / shocking ending to a Game of Thrones and what the possibilities, what might actually be happening at the end of the story. So we got some people in chat here. I got to do some shout outs. Of course, we have the Hype and Love family, the Legion of Hype here today. We have Rayanne, we have Scott McCoy, Nicola, Tam Hutchins. By the way, everybody show some hype and love to Tam. She is doing chemo right now, one of the Hype and Love family members. We're going to send a bunch of positive energy your way, Tam. Hopefully you can deal with that. Amy True, George Turner, Forrest. We have Julia at JR Rally. Emilio, welcome back, Emilio. Jean-Luc Picard, Mama Ogre, Karen Richmond, the sugar mama of Hype, Peter Griffin. Oh, geez. We have Preston Blackfire in the chat. Brandon of the Bloody Blade, what's going on? I believe we had someone new here that was joining us for the first time today. It's Cici Zaragoza, one. Welcome for the first time. Bratislava, thank you for that donation to the GoFundMe this morning. Tyler, who else do we got in here? John Haymaker, and Justin, Sarah, George, Sydney Weinberger. What's going on, everyone? Really excited for all of you to be here. And today's going to be a fun one. Theory Thursday. We're going to talk about the article, one of the most recent ones from Watchers on the Wall, covering what Sophie Turner was talking about, an unexpected ending, and talking about how Sophie Turner talked about how Sansa was going to be the true leader of the North this season. So welcome everyone in the chat. Like I said, happy Theory Thursday if you're joining us. Shall we just jump right into it? Shall we just pull up the article and kind of just get right into it? Or is everyone happy with that? Awesome. I love all the hype and love emojis in the chat for Tam as well. Chemo sucks. Sarah, greetings from Germany. Thank you for joining us. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to go pop up the article here. I'm just going to close a couple of these windows down. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to screen share this. So I won't be able to see chat for a few minutes, everyone, because I will be reading the article. So if there's any donations or anything like that, I promise that I will get to them after. Okay, let's get to this. Screen share. All right. Sophie Turner teases Game of Thrones Season 8 big battle scenes doing justice to the characters and the unpredictable ending. After throwing the big rap party, most Game of Thrones cast members have left the show behind, and now finally looking back, so basically a lot of them are done with the show. And it's I think it's all done filming now for good. One such cast member was Sophie Turner, who had, as usual, much to tease and hype about the next season. Speaking to Digital Spy, Turner addressed the new Stark-themed tattoo, which featured the phrase, "The Pack Survives." So that's pretty interesting. Uttered by Ned Stark in the first book and echoed by Sansa in Season 7. Predictably, some of the fans took this as a spoiler. So she said that it's not here, and but basically, yeah, it's definitely. I think the Starks are surviving. If one does die, I think it might be Bran. Regarding Season 8, the actress teases without giving anything away. People have come up with so many fan theories about how it's going to end, and who will end up there and who will end up with who, she contemplates. It really is so unpredictable the way that it ends up, and I'm very satisfied with that. And I think the fans will be satisfied with that too. Well, I hope we will see. So that's the first part of the article. That's super interesting, everyone. I mean, I don't know, like, is there really going to be that big of a twist? Jeez, I don't know. That makes me really excited. She goes on to vouch for showrunners D&D, David and Dan Weiss, to whom the series author George R. R. Martin gave his blessing, and they continued in the vein that they thought it would go. Given Martin's organic plot style, unfinished state of the book series, an outline for the ending was much as he could ever offer, which he did around the time of Season 3. He welcomed Dan and Dave at his home in Santa Fe. So basically, this is just like referring to how Dan and Dave do know kind of like the framework of the ending. Just how much of the last 3 seasons were part of Martin's outline, and how much were the product of Dan and Dave's own storytelling may always remain a mystery. But Sophie Turner implies they were left with much more of the creative burden once the show surpassed the book. So we do know that, I mean, George hasn't got Winds of Winter out, so that's, yeah. And from reading the books thus far, it was, they're still doing it justice to the story and serving the characters in the way they feel like it should be. So yeah, Sophie Turner also said, the last season won't disappoint in the war department. They definitely upped the ante. They got a nice big battle scenes, that's for sure. So that's a lot to take in, everyone. Sophie Turner is hyping up Game of Thrones season 8. It looks like there's going to be some sort of unpredictable ending. I don't know what that could be. I mean, Jon and Daenerys both dying to me would be a big shocker. And then Tyrion ending up on the Iron Throne with Sansa would kind of, like, you know, as Queen and King Regent with their kid. That could be an unpredictable ending. Another predictable ending could be, you know, Bran Stark actually being the Night King. And I actually saw a crazy fan theory video on Facebook the other day, and I'm actually going to be covering that in a video sometime this week, about how Bran has time traveled 3 times and failed. You know, warging to the Mad King, then warging back to the time to the Children of the Forest, and then warging into the person who got made into the Night King. So very, very interesting stuff there. But what does everyone think the unpredictable ending is? I mean, I can't see Cersei surviving the series, so that's thrown out the window for me. But what is an unpredictable ending for everyone? I mean, yeah, all the usual stuff. Fifi, we have Kelly, who's joining us. Katrin Raised to Alba, who's joining us tomorrow on the super panel, by the way. We're having 9 people in total on a panel, 8 guests. We also have Smokahontas, who is in here. So I think I saw Smokahontas. Kate Costa, Sherry, Muse. What's going on, Smokahontas? And Arwen. Moon Meteors, yeah. Moon Meteors being in season 8. shout outs to LML. By the way, thank you again, LML, for tossing all those people after your stream last week. That was awesome. We had so many awesome new people in the chat. That was really hype. But yeah, the new stream time on Sundays is at 5, so that was really fun. What does everybody think is an unpredictable ending, though? Happy ending would be unexpected? Okay. Something with Bran, right? It's got to be something with Bran, like a huge twist with Bran. No more Iron Throne. I mean, I could see the Iron Throne being melted down like the One True Ring. You know, I mean, that's kind of a thing. Ghost Crown King of Westeros. Oh, yo! Direwolves. Hashtag free ghost. Jon Snow happily ever after? John! Mr. Skillen, welcome back to the chat. It's been a while since you've been here, man. Maybe you're on the Hollinator? No, I mean, you're on? No, that they wouldn't let that happen. There would still be a war going on. Like, nobody would rightfully let Euron on the Iron Throne. There would be more battles. Bran will have some unpredictable flashback. Okay. Nikolai, I like that a lot. Democracy. Yeah, I can see the kingdoms being split and there's like a round table type of thing. An infinite number of Redditors have an infinite number of computers, so they must have come up with an ending. I like that. Littlefinger is raised as the Night King, insists the throne is an ice zombie. Whoa. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think they were going to burn his body. I don't think we're seeing him carry it, but that would be interesting. I'm a big believer that Bran will warg the Night King in the past, the present, like Hodor and Jon has to kill Bran. Yeah, I think that Bran's physical body will die. So I think Sansa, Jon, and Arya make it. And I think that Bran's physical body will die. And I think the exact last scene of the series is going to be ambiguous. I think it's going to be Winterfell is going to be rebuilt. This is my predicting for the final scene of the series, everyone. So I haven't heard this anywhere else, but this is my personal theory. I think that what we're going to see is Winterfell being rebuilt. It's going to be like 6 months later after the War for Dawn, and there's snow is melting and all that. Jon Snow is going to be cleaning his blade. All right, he's going to be cleaning his blade under the weirwood tree in Winterfell, much like what Ned Stark is doing, contemplating on what happened. And I think that there's going to be a raven in the weirwood tree, and what we're going to do is he's going to be looking into the water at a reflection, and Jon is going to have some sort of weird, like, it's going to have that weird three-eyed raven cave music, and then we're going to think it's going to be ambiguous, but we're going to believe that Bran is, like, magic is gone, but Bran is still there. And I think that that's going to be, like, kind of like this ambiguous ending, that Bran is still kind of alive in the weirwood net as, like, god type of person. I don't know. Chrissy, welcome. I don't know. Yeah, Ned is not a pigeon, George. I don't like that theory. A blue-eyed giant wakes from his epic dream. That's crazy. Cersei saves everyone. Oh my god, please kill me if that happens. Tyrion and the Hound are gonna start a winery. Yo, the Insta light. That would be so key. By the way, everyone, as you can see, 22 days till Worldcon, till I go to California to see George. Aziz and the Shea are coming to stay with me and George in California. And I'm actually going to see people. I'm going to see George R. Martin, but I'm going to stay with George Sartiano. He lives in San Jose. So 22 days until Worldcon, everyone. And I got a big announcement. Should I drop it now? Should I drop the big announcement now, everyone? I'll tell you what. If everybody floods the chat with hype and love emojis, I will drop the announcement now. Old man comes back. All right, we got to get some hype in chat. Hype. We'll get some more hype in chat and I'll drop it. I want to see emojis though. Okay, Amy's got it. Wesley, you got to email me your info, by the way. I got to send you your prize, man. All right, everyone. So Dragon Con is huge. There was 87,000 people. We're going to Dragon Con, right? We were going to go regardless of what was going to happen with the press passes and everything. But Dragon Con, 87,000 people went last year. There's all sorts of great actors that are going this year. Luke Cage, Mike Coulter is going, Evangeline Lilly. We got 3 or 4 members from the cast of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. John Barrowman is going. A bunch of the cast of Arrow and Flash. John Noble from French, who played Walter. There's Mitch Pileggi and William B. Davis from X-Files. There's all sorts of actors and events going down. There's actually a Game of Thrones party with a DJ and costume contest that's going to be going down. But everyone, so Dragon Con, it's super hard to get press passes, right? And we didn't think we were going to get them this year because Dragon Con had an increase of 70% of people asking for press passes. And last year, we actually booked our flights in our hotel because Watchers on the Wall sponsored us because Lena Headey, Cersei Lannister, we're going to get an interview with her, and Dan Carroll, who runs Dragon Con, said, yeah, you can come interview her. And we had a huge interview so we originally had an interview with Lena Headey last year. She literally canceled Dragon Con 4 hours after we booked our flights in our hotel. But we didn't think we were going to get press passes this year because there's no Game of Thrones people going. But we got press passes, and we'll be representing Marvel Amino that has 110,000 plus users. It's an app that you can go on. You can there's a Thrones Amino. It's basically like a Facebook/Reddit app, and you can like drop theories and drawings and all sorts and have discussions. But we got press passes to Dragon Con and full coverage of the event, and we may be getting interviews for people like Luke Cage, like Evangeline Lilly, and people in the Marvel Cinematic Universe people. I don't know if it's for sure going down, but they have us marked down as Marvel Amino and Azora hype for press passes. And I hope you people are hyped, but the fact that we got press passes to Dragon Con and there was lots of people that applied for these and we got approved for these means that we're going to have 5 full days of Dragon Con coverage. We're going to cover cosplay events, parties. We're going to have interviews with cosplayers. We're going to cover downtown Atlanta. We're going to cover the Dragon Con parade. We're going to cover so much, people. There's going to be over 80,000 people that are going to Dragon Con this year. We got press passes. You guys don't even know how hyped I am about this, everyone. This is absolutely huge for the channel, and this means possibly that we can cover Dragon Con for years to come if we do another good job this year. So I just wanted to announce that to everyone, but you guys know that I was going to Dragon Con. I'm going to World Con in 22 days. We're going to World Con first. We don't know if we got press passes to that, but maybe they'll give us press passes too, and maybe we'll get something with George R. Martin. I don't know if we can swing that, but geez, everyone, I can't believe it. We got press passes to Dragon Con this year, which is like, which is awesome. So big thumbs up for that. Thank you to Dan and the media relations team from Dragon Con. We're really, really excited to be down there. And I think Con Snow is going to come down with us. Maybe me and George are the ones that are going to Dragon Con. And yeah, I'm still shocked. Like when me and George got the email, and we were shocked because there was a 70% increase from last year of people that wanted press passes. So everyone, let's get some hype in the chat for that. Really, really, really freaking happy that just absolutely great news. And like I said, there's gonna be we only got to do a few videos for Dragon Con last year. We didn't have like super full access. Like John Barrowman, we didn't get to interview him. He had to cancel some of his interviews and stuff. But it looks like this year we're gonna get some pretty sweet stuff. And I'm really hoping we get Luke Cage, Mike Coulter, because I love and Evangeline Lilly from Ant-Man and Wasp. If we can get those, and by the way, lots of Marvel. We're planning lots of Marvel content is on the way. We're going to have just as much Marvel content as Game of Thrones content. I know most of you are here for Game of Thrones content, but yeah, people, the fact that we got these press passes means that we have to expand the channel, and yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, good karma. Smokahontas. Yeah, really, we've done obviously we went to Con of Thrones and all that, and that was really fun. And Con of Thrones is a little bit smaller than Dragon Con. There's 5,000 people. I don't know how many were there this year, but Dragon Con is the second biggest con in North America other than San Diego Comic-Con. And San Diego Comic-Con is actually happening right now, but yeah. So everyone, hopefully maybe they'll announce some Thrones people. I don't know, but there's going to be Marvel people, X-Files, Fringe, there's Altered Carbon. There's a few actors from Altered Carbon, all sorts of different shows that we like. And yeah, that's it. $5 from Catherine. Who would you like to meet, and what would you like to ask them? Well, I mean, Evangeline Lilly from Ant-Man and Wasp would be my first choice because she was in Lost. She played Kate in Lost, and obviously she played Toriel in Lord of the Rings: The Hobbit, and she's in Ant-Man and Wasp. So she would be my first choice. And then Mike Coulter, they're pretty much tied. He's in Luke Cage. He was in the Halo series, and he plays Luke Cage on the Marvel Netflix series, and he's been in the Defenders and all that. So those would be my top first two choices. Then my other choice would probably would be John Noble or John Barrowman. John Noble was Walter in Fringe. If anybody watched the show Fringe, Walter, Peter's dad. Wow, that would be amazing too. Yeah, Evangeline Lilly is one of the most beautiful women in the world, and apparently, there's a story that she loves. She's a great interview. She's super bubbly and happy, and easy to be around. So more news to come on that in the near future. We don't know exactly what interviews we're going to be getting, but we got coverage. I mean, we got press passes to the event, which allows us to take video and photograph and stuff like that. And and I will say, I'm growing the beard back, everyone. Does that mean I might be cosplaying as someone at Dragon Con? Maybe, maybe not. You'll just have to see the footage when it comes out. But I'm not going to grow the full beard back, but the beard is back, everyone. And maybe I'm cosplaying as someone at Con of Thrones. Who knows? So, not Con of Thrones, Dragon Con. I got Con of Thrones on my mind. Let's go. Let's rewind it back to the discussion. And thank you everybody so much for your hype in the chat. And Catherine, thank you for the donation. Also, Bratislava is in the chat. She donated $30 to GoFundMe this morning. So thank you for that. And Maura Lee donated $100 the other day. So We got 22 days to go and need as much help as I can get. So thank you so much for that. Amy might have something, might have a good idea there. But let's get back to the chat, everyone. You know, that was having a little fun there. I had to make the announcement mid-chat because I was so hyped. You guys know I get so hyped. I can't wait and sit on these things. I'm like, you know, a kid in a candy store with these kinds of things. Well, let's get back to the discussion. So what Sophie Turner talked about, what could that unpredictable ending be? I want some more predictions from you guys and gals in the chat. Altered Carbon is really good, yeah. Well, let's get to some more predictions in the chat. So let's come to a consensus. Was it with Bran? Is the ending with Bran and kind of the White Walkers that one of the kind of unpredictable endings? Is it with Jon and Daenerys dying? Is it with Cersei? Is it with, you know, some sort of flashback? Maybe it's all a dream. I would hate that. What do we think? The Night King wins. Sam dies. Oh my God! Bran kills everyone. That would be terrible. Kings of Winter rise. Ooh. Bran and the White Walkers. Okay. Unpredictable has to be Bran. Plot twist: 8 isn't the final season. Daniel, I'd love that. But we're getting prequels now, so yeah, Jon and Dany about that, and that's kind of my feeling on it. You know, I think, you know, Jon and Dany repeating Rhaegar and Lyanna, that would really suck. Leia of Alderaan. Very happy to have you here. Sam stabs Gilly and forges Lightbringer. Wow, Sam is Azor Ahai. That'd be nuts. Gerald, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Gerald. The mountain was just Tyrion on the shoulders of Jaime and choked Cersei. Wow. Is the prequel? Yeah, the prequel like might have some real shockers, right? Pigo Pete, Miss Gibb, what's up? 3 Designer. Bran travels back in time and gets stuck. Game of Thrones ends. The prequel starts where Bran left off. Wow. The Lord of Light makes an appearance and fights the Night King. A great flood as Dany's dragons melt the north. Wow. Hey, Shark Vaders, nice to see you. Sammy V. Night King dies and we find out there was another better resolution in the prequels. Yeah, I think that could be another one too. I mean, the humanizing of the White Walkers again. I mean, we had the dehumanization of them by the Chum the Forest by putting an elemental shard in their chest that essentially made them into non-human beings. Deli Fesh. I'm trying to do all your hand things there. Bran thing would be interesting. Jon becoming the Night King after killing him. That would be, I mean, that'd be interesting. Sydney, I really hope House Reed will be part of season 8. I just don't have confidence that it will be. You know, I don't know. Like, some people think that Howland is dead. You know, that's a theory. Some people think that Mira won't even be in season 8. So I don't know. And by the way, everyone, tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there's going to be me. There's going to be Gemma. There's going to be Raised to Alba, another great YouTuber. Lycan Studios, Logan, another great YouTuber. Helen Make Jin great again from the chat. We're going to have JR Rally from the chat. Con Snow. San Rixian. And I'm forgetting someone else. Oh, geez. And George. And George, there's going to be 9 of us tomorrow. George might be coming back and forth because he's got to go to Seattle for a writing conference. But we're going to have a super panel party stream 2.0 tomorrow night, everyone. Drinking games, all sorts of fun. We're going to have, like I said, like little interviews with everyone. Rixian is going to be doing live drawings. Con Snow is going to be doing some impressions and stuff. And then next week, we're going to be doing part 3 on Gemma's channel. So don't forget to go check that out tomorrow, everyone. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on this channel. And we're going to have a 9-person panel. So it's going to be really fun. Ends with a cliffhanger. No answers. No one ever knows. Oof. I don't like that. Woman White Walker dilemma. Dany dies. Jon's the new cold hand. Cersei dies, leaving the throne to her heir, Jaime, who marries Sansa. Bubba, that's pretty interesting. Azazel. Maybe the Night King just wants friends. Male children of the forest. Yeah, Rixian does awesome drawings. And by the way, everyone, the Sansa Forever t-shirts are gone. They got taken down from Teespring. Unfortunately, I don't know if it was HBO or Teespring, but apparently the wolf design or something, or the word Sansa is copyrighted, and we can't sell #Sansa Forever t-shirts anymore. We're going to figure something up for a new design, but we still have What is Hype May Never Die t-shirts. And we still have also I Drink and I Hype Things t-shirts. So I'm gonna go to the store and show everyone for a second here. I'm gonna screen cap this. Sorry everyone about that. I don't know. It really sucks, but we'll figure out a new design or something for everyone. Me and Blaze Manga are kind of talking about maybe something with Ghost. We have to be careful though, right? So here's the Hype Love and stuff. Here's the What is Hype May Never Die shirts and I Drink and I Hype Things shirts. We still have these, and they're awesome. Blaze Manga designed them, so you can still find them in the description of this video. And yeah, so #Sansa Forever t-shirts are not available anymore because of some sort of copyright issue. Everyone, sorry about that. And the I Drink and I Hype Things, we still have that. So, and then yeah, so those are still available. And like I said, I apologize, but can't really do anything about that. Talamaska Dan shut it down. Well, he's got one sent to him, so he's going to have to wear it. He's got a limited edition t-shirt, that's for sure. Also, everyone, shameless plug. If you would like to support the channel and you do like bonus content, I do bonus content on Patreon, extra bonus giveaways and stuff like that. We have special polls just for Patreon. You can start off by donating $1, or it could be $5, $2. There's all sorts of different tiers, and it really helps grow the channel. And me and Gemma do a bonus podcast. Me and King McKay are doing some special content. I give early access to my audio and my scripts for my videos, early access to videos, all that sort of stuff. So if you do want to help support the channel, I know there's so many members of the Patreon family here in the chat. You can find the link to Patreon in the description of this video, everyone. Let me grab it. And basically, yeah, you get all sorts of bonus content, and it's awesome. And I'm just going to screen share this with everyone so everyone can kind of find it. And I know some of you are already, and thank you so much for everyone that does support the channel on Patreon. But here it is, and special bowl of brown is $1. We have the Frey pie, $2, $3, and there's all sorts of combos. We do have, obviously some people who are big time supporters like PJ and Karen Richmond in the chat, and but yeah, you basically get to support the channel, and this is me. It helps me towards going YouTube full time, and I have big goals for this, not only this community but for everyone. Building something that we can all be really happy with. So that's in the description of this chat, everyone. But yeah, bonus content if you want to become a member of the Patreon family, all sorts of cool stuff there. And don't be sorry, Anissa. You don't have to be sorry that you're late. We have Reese in the chat. We have Herb Coswell. What's going on, Herb? And oh, by the way, everyone, we're going to be doing some giveaways tomorrow night too. So make sure you come for that. There's going to be, maybe we'll be giving away some t-shirts and stuff like that. I haven't really decided yet, but we will be doing some cool stuff tomorrow night to be giving away. Ending the Night's King wakes up screaming from the night is dark and full of terrors. Unpredictable ending from Herb Coswell. A Night King is not the first White Walker like we think he is. Yeah, maybe the Children of the Forest created the Night King to control the other White Walkers. That would be really interesting. That would be something that is kind of unpredictable. And, obviously the Night King being a Stark would be that is something that's unpredictable. Not necessarily. I mean, it's hypothesized, but that's certainly something that is definitely interesting and that could shock us. Hey, Kate! Happy birthday to you, Kate. Happy birthday to Kate in the chat. I will have a few drinks for you tomorrow. The Children of the Forest are controlling it all. Herb says either Varys is a merman. No. Oh, by the way, everyone, this weekend, me and King McKay are recording a new Vikings. So we did our first Vikings podcast on King McKay's channel. We're actually be doing recorded video this weekend about Floki if you watch Vikings. So we're going to be recording that on Saturday. So that should be out Sunday or Monday after I edit it. And then we're going to be doing some a Thrones video together too. So me and King McKay are doing 2 collabs this weekend. And they're going to be like 15, 20-minute videos each with me and King McKay. So that's going to be really fun. It won't be live, but got some collaborations. And I've also reached out to Bridge 4. To see if he wants to come on the channel next week on the podcast or come on live with me. So I know a lot of you like Bridge 4. I'm a huge fan of Bridge 4's channel. I don't watch a lot of Thrones YouTubers, but he's awesome. And he has all sorts of, he covers Altered Carbon, Westworld, stuff like that. So I reached out to Kev, and we're going to see if we have him on the channel. And I don't think we haven't had him on yet. So, but I have chatted with him and he is interested in doing that. We just got to kind of find a schedule for that. Karen, let's scroll up. Rhaegal eats Cersei and then pukes her up at Dany's feet. That is an awesome ending. I like that. John St. Baptiste, welcome. Who is creeping? Yeah, so we get a bunch of people in the chat right now. If you're just watching and you haven't said anything in the chat, I want to invite you to come join our live chat and come join the discussion. We're all really cool here. Nobody's gonna hate on your opinions or anything like that. We welcome everyone here as long as you're not rude and jerk like. But if there's anyone watching that hasn't made a comment yet in the chat or they're joining for the first time, come join us in the live chat. Ask a question. And hey, Autumn, welcome. Autumn, let's welcome Autumn, everyone. But yeah, so more unpredictable endings, obviously, Cersei surviving is a big one for me. There's another article which I want to kind of go to, everyone, by the way, and kind of talk about, and it's Sophie Turner talking about how Sansa is going to be like kind of the true leader of the North. And I found that really interesting. Like, why would she say that? If it's not going to happen, I don't know. She kind of spills beans on a lot of stuff, but I think that, we could see that happen because Jon is going to be all over the place and Sansa is going to have to be supportive of what Jon is doing. Because Jon is going to be basically with Daenerys, I think, and they're going to be trying to solve the White Walker stuff. Hey, we got Urtach Altanaz in the chat. If you guys don't know who Urtach is, let's do this right now. Let's share Urtach's art. Does anybody know who Urtach Altanaz is? He's basically famous. Let's do this. Urtach, everybody welcome Urtach in the chat. He's got some new pieces for Game of Thrones Season 8, everyone. And what we're going to do, we're going to actually screen share that right now before we get and morally, we will get to your donation in just a second. And put more on the wall of hype there. Here's Urtach. Here's It's Always Summer Under the Sea piece. Look at how amazing this is, everyone. There's Yara Asha. There's Davos. And this is after the Viserion attack. Like, look at how beautiful this is. This is insane. So Urtach is in the chat. Show him some love, everyone. We got another awesome piece in the arms of the woman I love. So there's Drogon killing Cersei, apparently, in the Red Keep. And then there's Brienne and Jaime falling to his knees. And they're fighting against the White Walker army. Do you drink wine? Tyrion dying of old age and Sansa crying. I love that, by the way. That's one of my favorite all-time pieces from you. And then the Valonqar theory. Arya wearing Daenerys' face and choking Cersei out. Wow, that's absolutely nutty. But that's Urtach, everyone. If you guys don't know who Urtach is, like, wow, right? Maura Lee with another donation. Thank you so much, Maura. She just donated $100 to the GoFundMe the other day, $40 in the other super chat the other day, and she just became a $40 patron. So let's show some hype and love for Maura Lee, everyone in the chat. And Maura, nominate someone for the wall. Actually, let's put Urtach in the wall of hype right now. We're going to do that. We're going to put a couple people on the wall of hype. Put Urtach up there. Urtach. Help him say. I try to say your name as good as possible. We got to do this, obviously. Urtach to make it right. We're gonna put up Smokahontas. How about that? We have some new people in the chat that I could put up. Put up Rayanne. Rayanne on the wall of hype here. Actually, Rayanne's already permanently on the wall of hype. I keep on forgetting that. Who else can we put up? Tam. Let's get Tam up there. Tam, we all hope you kick cancer's ass. 3 Designer. Let's get 3 Designer up there. Who else can we get up there? Anne. Let's get Anne up there. Cece. Yeah, Cece's new. Let's get Cece on the wall of hype. Tyler. Let's get Tyler D on there. Tyler D. Reese. Let's get Reese up there. Jerry. Let's get the Jerry is new too. We're going to fill up the wall of hype right now. Leia. Let's put Leia up there. Jade. Let's put Jade up there. I gotta make this better. Anissa! Mandolin! We're almost full. Sarah. Sarah and Edward. Edward. Sarah. Who else can we put on? Jellyfish. Jellyfish. Ugh. Sydney. All right, everyone. We went crazy with the wall of hype. Ugh. I've got green ink on my hands. Whew. That was really fun. And you guys got to check out my booty. Ugh. But thanks, Maura Lee. We decided to go hype on the wall of hype because Maura Lee is so awesome. I'm high off marker fumes. Yeah, and there's a question, like, do I switch up people? I switch up people on the wall pipe every live stream. So today I'll completely clean that off for tomorrow. We're gonna put 21 days up tomorrow. We'll put new people. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be absolutely insane tomorrow night. We have a 9-person panel, which is gonna be interesting. So for tomorrow, we're gonna talk about all sorts of different stuff. But for today, I kind of want to talk about something else. And there was a picture. We're going to go to another Watchers on the Wall article, everyone. Let's go check that out. And it has to do with Sandor Clegane in the Mountain and some makeup being done for Hafthor Bjornsson, who plays the Mountain. We're going to go check that out. And thanks for the donation, John St. Baptiste. Oh, I'm thirsty. Eagle Tattoo. What if Bran creates a White Walker that fights for the living? That'd be nuts. Or like Jon has to become a White Walker. Like that'd be kind of crazy. But let's do this. So, 1 second. I'm just trying to find the article. All right, here it is, everyone. I'm going to share it with everyone. Give me a sec here. And thank you, everyone, for joining today. It's been a really fun day so far. So, Game of Thrones Season 8 casting news. The Mountain actor teases favorite scene in Scottish Isle, scouted for prequel pilot. So, Season 8 may have wrapped. Announcement from a minor character. So basically, Hafthor had a post on Instagram. It's not in this article, but he's teasing the makeup, and it looks awesome. So it looks like he's kind of trying to hype up the Clegane Bowl. Everyone knows how much I want that, and I think everyone really wants that. And also, there was a British actress named Laura Elphinstone that was cast in a small but possibly recurring role in Season 8 under the name Nora. I don't know. Does she who does she look like? You think, everyone? Who does this character Nora look like? Really interesting. And here's we're gonna get the Q&A post. Is this? There it is, everyone. There's the makeup for there's the makeup for the Mountain, and they're teasing the Clegane Bowl. So he's used the code. He's using a code, but he's like basically teasing the throwdown. He's been kind of hyping up the Clegane Bowl. Let's close these. And here's what it says. The man who plays still in Season 8, Icelandic actor Hafthor Bjornsson, best known for arguably best being the strongest man in the world. He's actually the strongest man in the world, believe it or not. Teased us a bit regarding the final season, though it seems like he did quite innocently when asked for his favorite scene in Game of Thrones during Season 8. He says, the man who plays Gregor Clegane in the Mountain answered honestly, it happens in Season 8, so I can't speak about it. So I don't know if it involves him. He's teasing the Clegane Bowl, but But yeah, so that's definitely a thing. So Clegane Bowl hype, everyone. And also, speaking of, the Scottish Isle of Skye may become the next location for the Game of Thrones prequel set 10,000 years. Look at this. Wow. That's insane. So yeah, everyone. That's what we got from that article. Pretty exciting stuff, right? So yeah, pretty exciting. I'm really excited for the prequel. She kind of looks Children of the Forest ish. It's not Catelyn, but she looks like the Night King. Could she be the Night Queen? That'd be interesting. Adult Arya? You think that woman is an older version of Arya? That's pretty interesting. Maybe we get a flash forward. Do we get a flash forward in Game of Thrones season 8? I don't know. By the way, everyone, we have 5 likes on this video. We have 85 people watching. Actually, I haven't refreshed the page. Let me check. There could be more likes. There is 53 likes on this video when you have 85 people watching. Let's hit that like button. It always helps out the channel. Children of the Forest. So some people think that lady is a Children of the Forest. Lord of the Rings Elf Queen. 67 likes. There we go. Ashera Dane. Oh my god. Sanrixian. What's going on? Sanrixian will be joining us tomorrow and doing some drawings live on air with us and joining us for shenanigans tomorrow night. So who do we think that woman is? Nora. I mean, is that Arya in the future in Bravos, or is she like, I don't know. Because I actually think Arya ends up in Bravos. I think that she ends up as an actress there or something like that. I mean, like basically getting her own pack. That's kind of what I think. There's some pretty interesting answers in chat. I don't know. Let's take a look again. I have to take a look again. Let's screen share that again. I have to take a look. I mean, she's definitely interesting looking. Who could this be? Nora. She maybe could pull off. What color are Arya's eyes? I have to go check. I don't know. She like Children of the Forest or like a White Walker queen or something. They could just fix her eyes and make them blue. She's like slender. She got like a slenderish look. She definitely got interesting ears. I don't know. Nora. Female Spock? Quaith? Yeah, Arya has all sorts of different eyes because she's wearing many different faces, but I mean, I don't know. A young old Nan? That'd be interesting. She has an elf-like look, though, right? I mean, they could just like make her ears. I mean, we don't really have elves per se, and I mean, Children of the Forest would be like our version of elves. The White Walker Queen could be Howland Reed's wife. The Night Queen's mom. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely interesting for sure, though. There's some really funny answers in chat. She's the Children of the Forest, or she's a Night Queen. She does have big ears. We're not going to trash her for that, but she could be the mother of Mirren and Mira and Jojen. Yeah, she does kind of have that. Like she could be related to Jojen, the Queen of the Children of the Forest. Like maybe she's in a flashback, and Bran communicates with the Queen of the Children of the Forest or something like that. The Ghost of High Heart. Oh, JR. That's a good one. Hey, Art Girl. Nice to see you. The Queen of the Children. R'hllor. Ooh. That would be interesting. She could make a red high priestess. That'd be interesting. We have to see more of those in season 8, do we not? Hmm. Star Queen in the Crypts. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know. I think she could be a Crannogman. Bessie. Bessie. Robert, I love you, man. You're awesome. Jenny of Oldstones. I think for TV purposes, all the red priestesses are going to be super hot with big boobs and rubies. Bessie. Wyla? Wyla could be interesting. I think she might be Howland Reed's wife. And they just renamed her. Yeah, but they change stuff all the time for the show, and that just could be a code name. You know what I mean? So they keep us off like all of the because we like to investigate, do we not, people? We love to investigate. Original David Adams, yeah. They always give new names to characters, and they do this a lot when casting too. So like, I mean, if it's in relation to a book character. Yeah, the more and more I look at the picture, the more I think that she's Howland Reed's wife. And we need to see Howland Reed in Game of Thrones season 8. So it'd be awesome if there was like, Howland, his wife, and Mira all somehow included in Game of Thrones season 8. So yeah, but you know what? We're all speculating on a big character. She's probably just some random background character. So we could fetishize and go crazy with all of our theories. 'Tis the long night. It is the long night, everyone, and our speculation usually is see you later, Tyler. Nice having you. Quaith, Eritach, I'd love to see that. Howland will be normal? I don't know. Old Gilly reading the story with Sam? Old Gilly? That's really interesting. I don't know, though. A Septon, a priest. There's all sorts of really good guesses. Quaif is Howland's wife? What? I don't know. Okay, let's screen share again. Let's do one more time. We're probably really overthinking this, everyone. I don't know. I mean, this is really throwing me off now. She's kind of got a long neck. Old Sansa? No, right? No. I don't know. She's definitely got a distinct look. But I'm done speculating, everyone. There's no way we're gonna get it. I mean, it's so far away. A faceless man? Ooh. Azor Ahai, I think Melisandre is the Nisa in the story. That's possible, Azor Ahai. Someone Dornish? I don't know. I don't. She looks more like northern-ish. D&D Urtas says, please wipe out the Red God and the followers from Westeros after defeating the Night King. Red Priestess can stay. All right, everyone, we're going to do a lightning round of questions. The stream is coming towards an end here. It's been really fun. Thank you for all the donations and all the support, everyone. Mucho apreciado. Let's take some questions. Let's do a lightning round of 5 questions. Let's see how many questions I can answer in 5 minutes. They're going to be like 1-sentence answers, though. The future of the Dothraki, most of them are going to get wiped out and become members of the Night King's army. Reverse Q&A on you guys. What is my favorite color? I like green and blue. Those are my 2 favorite. But what I wear, my favorite color to wear is I like wearing red flannel shirts, I guess. Yeah, I like green and blue. I like all colors, honestly, Sanrixian, but I like green and blue a lot. Jerry, what do I think of YouTuber Alt Shift X? He's cool. I haven't watched his videos in a long time, but he does good work. Jade, will the dragons live or die in the end? I think they're going to die. Pepsi or Coke? Neither. Ginger ale mandolin. Who's going to die in the first episode? Amy. That's going to be Barrack. Does the Golden Company switch sides? Yeah, I'll say yes. And when they see the White Walkers, they will. Will Jon survive Zen? Yes. Fave minor character? That's a hard one. Fave minor character. I really like Hot Pie and Maester Lewin. Actually, fave minor character, Dolorous Ed. I guess he's considered a minor character-ish. Brand of your hair product? Geez, Alberto, I think, for my gel. Reese? Q&A, favorite Thrones YouTuber? Oh my goodness. That would have to be Gemma. Secrets of the Citadel. Jon Snow's fate. He melts down the Iron Throne and goes back to the north and divides the 7 kingdoms, and they all. Smokahontas. I do not have a girlfriend. I am happily single, although I wouldn't rule out the opportunity to date someone. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling and stuff like that, but there's a, I wouldn't rule it out. Like I wouldn't not settle down, but I'm happily single. Kind of and you know what, too, I have things that I need to work on too on myself. So I kind of got to do that first. You know what I mean? That's a longer answer. Ginger ale. Yeah, I love ginger ale. Hey, Kelly, nice to see you. No, it's got to be Canada Dry. That's the best ginger ale. Favorite character in the books, but not in the show. Oh, geez. Favorite character in the books is Jaime Lannister. I like them. I like him both in the show and the books. Oh, geez. In the books, that's different. I don't know on that one. My favorite character in the books is Jaime, though. Could John be Nissa Nissa and Danny be Azor Ahai? That certainly could happen, Autumn. That might happen. It'd be interesting. The sword that Mirori took from the cave Dark Sister? No, I don't think so. Ginger ale, you cannibal, Kyle. Or Tormund and Brienne hook up? No, but they'll have some funny scenes together for sure. Who will become a white? Oh, man. Some of the red, like Melisandre, maybe. Some of the red priest people, they would hate that to happen, so I could see that. Are you a faceless man secretly? No, I am not. Podrick Payne is also one of my favorite Manga characters. Great. He's a good one. Favorite Game of Thrones couple? Oh my goodness. I can't answer that one. I don't know. I really like Tyrion and Shay in the show. But that's because I loved to interview. I got to interview Sibel, who played Shay, and she's just beautiful and amazing and super fun and awesome. I love ginger ale. Which episode will Jon find out his parentage? Oh, geez. This is going to be really early on. Episode 1 or 2? I'm going to say episode 1. I think they're going to start off. It's going to be like a big thing. How is Mama Hype? She's doing good. You know, she's tired though. She works a lot. You know, I'm going to leave it at that. You know, she's got some personal stuff she's dealing with, but she's okay. We're surviving. Yeah, I'm growing out my hair a little bit more. Thank you, Mandolin. How does Varys get back to Dragonstone? I don't know. Who spoke in the flames when Varys was cutted? A demon. Who would I bring back? Lady Stoneheart, Catelyn, I would. Will the White Walkers ride ice spiders? I friggin' hope so. Favorite villain in the Game of Thrones? Tywin Lannister. How does Arya get back to Westeros in the novels? Cersei. Oh, geez. I think it's going to be by ship. I think there's going to be some some people from King's Landing will be over there, and Cersei will try to be doing some dealings and whatnot, and Cersei and Arya will get back that way. Sansa's going to be the Night Queen, true ruler in the North. I don't. That's a pretty crazy ending. Why didn't Rhaegar have an egg for his son? Good question. Good question. Do you think Littlefinger is really dead, Jade? Yes, I do. I do think he's dead. I don't think he's like planning some master plan. One scene from the books you wish was on the show. Ooh. Oh, there's so many of them. I really love Cersei burning the Tower of the Hand. That's a good one I really liked. Obviously, some Victorian stuff that I like. Ariane Martell and Eris Oakhart. That's an interesting one. There's a bunch. There's really a bunch. Yeah, actually, you know what? This would be my scene. You know, the scene with Pate and Sorella Sand and all of them, and they're, you know, and the alchemist gives him the coin and all that. That would be my one. Holy goodness! That's one of the biggest donations we've ever had on the channel, everyone. Actually, I think that might be the biggest. Sherry McLean got a promotion. Thank you, Azor and Hype & Co. This channel is really hype. Thank you. Love for all the fans. Could not have done it without you guys. Thursday evenings have helped me get through. $1 donation for everyone in the chat. Wow. Jeez. Sherry. Woohoo! I'm pumped. Holy sweet mother of dragons. Sherry, wow, that is incredibly generous. And thank you so much. That is going to help out so much for Worldcon and DragonCon. Wow. Sherry, Jesus, thank you. Whew. You know what? I think I got to extend the stream now a little bit. I got to extend the stream another 7 minutes at least. All right, we're extending the stream. Sherry, pick the subject that we're going to talk about. All right, Sherry, you get to pick the subject that we're going to talk about for the next 7 minutes. That's 138 in Canadian dollars. Holy crap. YouTube does take 30%. So it's still gonna be a shit ton. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy, Sherry. Sherry, you pick a topic that we're going to talk about for the next 5 minutes, and we're going to end on that. Oh my God, Gemma just messaged me and she says she's watching The Red Wedding with her husband. He hasn't seen that episode. Yeah, Jay, there is a way to donate without them taking a cut. The GoFundMe is good. They only take like 1% of the GoFundMe, or you can become a patron on the channel. When you donate on Patreon, when you become a patron of the channel, it takes it out right away. So you can, or PayPal. I have PayPal too. I don't really do that often, but if people wanted to do that, that's totally cool. But the GoFundMe is in the description of this video. That's a way they take they take like $1, $2 off each donation, which is like very, very minimal. Yeah, JR Rowley just put the link in the chat, I think. Wow, Sherry. Yeah, pick a subject, and we will finish off with that. Yeah, the GoFundMe definitely gives me more, and Patreon. Patreon takes a little bit. They take like 5% total, I think, at the end of it. And there's like a minimal transfer fee of like 1% or something like that. So they end up like taking like $11 or $12 of my Patreon money at the end. Hey, anime lover. Hello, Andrew. Sandor Clegane. All right. You know what? Let's talk about Sandor Clegane, everyone. So, let's talk about Rory McCann too. Apparently, he loves chilling in Belfast, everyone. And if we keep on growing on Patreon and we keep on growing the channel, and that's bound to happen, fingers crossed, with the fact that we got press passes to DragonCon, I would love to go to Belfast and invite Rory McCann out for a few pints and see if he truly thinks he can drink a Canadian under the table. I'm sure he can. He's a massive human being. But people, my goal is, well, after DragonCon, I might take a little break from traveling because I'm gone for a whole month. I'm going to California, Florida, Atlanta. Maybe I'll go back to Dallas to visit Blaze Manga or J.R. Rowley. But next year, my plan is to go to Croatia and Belfast and vlog for you guys. King's Landing and Dubrovnik, Belfast, some of the locations like Winterfell, and do vlogs for you guys. So it'll be interesting to actually sit down with Rory, right? And have a conversation with him. So maybe someday we're lucky enough to sit down with Rory. But as far as Sandor goes, here's a little prediction for Game of Thrones Season 8. I think that we're going to see a lot of history repeating itself. Jaime is going to do the exact thing that he tried to prevent, by lighting the wildfire off to kill some of the army of the dead. And I think that Sandor is going to burn. The only way to kill the mountain is he's going to have to use wildfire or fire to kill the mountain. I think he is going to like literally burn his face in it like he had his burn. So like history repeating itself, his brother's going to, and he's going to end his brother's misery essentially. Because without moving on, he's not going to be able to move on without that. Or me inviting Rory out to eat fried chicken and us having beers. How amazing would that be? Oh my God. That needs to happen, everyone. You know what? I'm going to ask him. I'm going to contact him and I'm going to say, hey, do you want to meet up in Belfast next year and eat some fried chicken and drink some beers and talk thrones? How badass would that be? And then there's one piece of chicken left and we fight over it. How funny would that be? That'd be awesome. Clegane Bowl 2019. The hype bowl between me and Rory McCann. You're a talker, and talkers make me think. Imagine he said that to me. That would be hilarious. That would be like my dream. That would be like my dream. We have like a sword fight with the chicken drumsticks. Or we can like slam pints together and see who could drink it the fastest. And then if I drink it faster, he get like, I don't know, we do something cool. I don't know. We gotta make this happen. Hashtag Kyle meets Rory McCann. But you know what? I gotta have fried chicken with the real Sandor Clegane, man. I would love to have a pint with Rory and have some chicken. But Sherry, yeah, Sandor. I think I'm 50-50 on him surviving. I don't know. I would love for him to survive. But I think it would be kind of poetic for him to go out by Arya, maybe. I don't know. I really want Sandor surviving to get some peace. He's one of the cripples, bastards, and broken things, and I certainly could see him surviving, though. Kyle meets Rory, and they act like kids from Stranger Things. But you know, we'll see what happens. I'm going to try to make it happen, but that's something that I have, looking forward on the future as well. If our Patreon keeps growing, if the channel keeps growing, if you get people like Sherry keep making donations, I'm going to be able to keep on going to cool places and do filming and all that kind of stuff. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. Thank you so much for the donations, everyone. Thank you so much to all the new people who joined in the chat today. There's more and more new people coming to the channel. I really love that. I know a lot of people like to sit back in the background and not say anything and just watch. I'm totally cool with that. I do that sometimes, but everyone that participated today, thank you so much. If you do want to support the channel, you can become a patron of the channel by clicking the link in the description of this video. Like I said, there's bonus content and all sorts of awesome stuff. Me and Gemma do a bonus podcast, all sorts of behind the scenes stuff for the channel. Also, if you do want to help me get to DragonCon and WorldCon, there is a GoFundMe in the description of this video. You can help donate. Even $1 helps. Really, really super fantastic. Anyone that has donated, thank you so much. And yeah, if you want to reach out to me, you have any theories or anything that you'd like me to cover on the channel, Twitter, Facebook, all that is in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss it. Hype and love.